Hey there, welcome back friends. Let's proceed further from where we have left. We have this object and now we will create a view file which will read this object file. So let's get started. So first of all, let us create a view file inside our web content folder. I will right click, navigate to new and create a new JSP file. The name of the file would be view image. Alright, let me click on finish. Here is the file. We will give the title as for example view image. Alright, so this is good. Now let us pass the information to this file. So in here, first of all, we need to create couple of attributes. So in here we will type in request dot set attribute. We will give the name as file and we will pass on the attribute file. Alright, so that's one thing. Apart from this file object, we also need the path. So if I show you, we have this variable path, which is a global variable, and this path is being used everywhere. Alright, so in here again, we will type in request.setAttribute. This time the name would be path and object would be again path. Alright, so this is good. Now let us forward the request to our view file. So it would be like request dot get request dispatcher. The name of the file is viewimage.jsp and let me forward the request and response object. Alright, so this is good. Now let's move into view file. Now friends, in here first of all we need to import the file package in order to read the object. So in here let me add the required what we say package. So it would be like add page import and the package is org.steadyeasy.hibernate.entity. Alright, so inside this entity we have the file, right? Alright, so now inside this body tag, first of all, let us declare a couple of variables. So it would be like percentage, exclamation mark, and firstly we will create an object of files type. So it would be like files file, and we will create a yet another object by the name of string path, right? So these are two variables and now let us initialize these. So it would be like file equal to request dot get attribute and the name of the attribute is files. Alright, so this is good. Let me show you the attribute real quick. In here we have this attribute file, but this file attribute is of type file, so definitely we need to also typecast this before like storing this inside this object. So let us typecast it to files. Alright, so now moving forward, let us again like initialize the path variable. So it would be like path equals request dot get attribute and the name of the attribute is path. Alright, so these two variables are now available to us, which is good. And again we need to typecast it to a string. Alright, so now things are good. Now finally let us try to read some information. So in here first of all we will read file ID and we will read using the expression element, which is very simple. In here we will type in file dot get ID. Then we will again print couple of more things. So let us add in a separator. The next thing which we will read is, for example, file name. So it would be again like percentage equals file dot get file name. Alright, and now interestingly we will do something else in here. So again let us add a separator, but now before reading the information we need to also check whether the caption and label are available or not. So in here we will make use of scriptlet and first of all we will read whether the information is null or not. So let us make use of if. So in here we will type in if file dot get label not equal to null. In that case we will print out dot print and we will simply print label colon, and the information would be file dot get label. Alright, so this is good. Likewise, let me copy this particular part and let me paste this once again, and this time we will read caption. Alright, so this looks good to me. And then finally, let me also add in a horizontal row. Alright, so this is good. And let me refresh this page and let us click on this view link. Alright, so this particular link is working properly. The information is getting displayed. Alright, let me click on this link where label and caption is not available. Alright, so everything is looking good. There is this like separator coming up. We will fix it. It is not a big of a deal. So in here, if for example we are getting the null pointer, then we won't display the separator. We will add the separator in here. That would be a better placement. Alright, now after this horizontal row, we will display the image. So it would be like image src. Now in place of src, we will like read the path and the file name. So it would be like percentage equal to path plus file dot get file name, and I suppose this should work. Let me click on this particular link. Let me refresh the page, and here is the image. Perfect. So we are able to like display the image perfectly, and it would be good if we provide couple of links in here to navigate to our home page and listing images page. So let us also do that. So let me navigate to our viewimage.jsp file, and in here we would be adding couple of links. So it would be like a href equals double quotes. Let me close in this anchor tag first of all. It would be like home, and let me also add in a separator. Alright, now definitely in order to get to the home page, we will make use of expression language and we will read the context path and our work would be done. Let me copy this particular line. Let me paste this once again, and this time what we say, we will give the link for list available images. Alright, and after this particular link, we will add some things in here, which is nothing but files handler question mark action equal to list images, this particular part. So let me quickly add in this text in here, and our work should be done. Let me refresh the page. Let me click on view, and now we also have the link to home page, and we also have the link to list available image. So our application is working perfectly. We are able to view the image perfectly, and if the user wants, the user can also download this image very easily. The user can simply right click and the user will get options like download image, save picture as, or things like that based on the web browser. Alright, so this is cool that we have implemented the view image action, and in our next video we will implement a yet another action, and the action would be delete image action. Alright, so something interesting is coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day and take care.